Oran. I like you, man. You're a good dude, but you can quit bullshitting about history. Without the Crusades, mate, you lost Israel. Okay? The Knights of Templar saved Jerusalem. You are ignorant of history. See, they're going, the Jews did it all, the Jews did it all. Mate, I've got history of Crusades. Without the Crusaders, you lost your country. Islam would have smashed it and taken it all, but the Christians saved it for you. But you're that ignorant and ungrateful of the Christians. Without the Christians, you Israelis are dead. Okay? Stop. No, you didn't. Without the Christians, you are dead. You don't have the numbers. You don't have the firepower. You need us Christians. So stop sitting there like you are going to do it all alone. Look at the size of your country. Look at the size of your country. Not even as big as Victoria. Christians are the reason yous are protected. And it's always been that way. But yous are just delusional, blind. But we have to come and remind you about all the Crusades. And I put the names in there that you can talk to. They're a bit more advanced in education than me. Right? Sam Shamoun, Christian Prince, there's a lot of us out there. You take the easy part. Now you can talk to Sam Shamoun. You can start talking to Christians who know history. All right? Don't stop taking the easy picks. Now, be a big boy. Put some big boy pants on and talk to Sam Shamoun. Christian Prince. Talk to people who actually know that area as well. Sam Shamoun's an Assyrian and Christian Prince is an Arab. Guess what? Christian Prince speaks Arabic, who's a master at Islam. Sam Shamoun is a master of Christianity. So why don't you put your big boy pants on and I want to see it? Because I'm calling out you and this other Protestant who's going, oh, we don't believe in James too. And what did Sam do? Smashed him and he didn't even call him. Disciplined soldiers. Yeah, these are all good until we us Christians start coming at you. While you sit there and go, everyone's had a go at Israel. No, if it wasn't for the Knights of Templar and the Crusaders, you wouldn't have had Israel. You would have been taken over by Islam. You're ignorant. For a moment, the momentum. You can go hide, quick, go hide because I'm telling the truth. Go on. Just tighten. You never give any applause or any thanks to the Christians. Not dramatic. Not loud. Well, we still love you. Well, we still protect you. Well, we still give you credit. Well, we still got your back. You still don't give us credit for giving you the land to help you save it. In all them crusades we did, thousands, millions of Christians giving their lives. And rushed away. The Maltese Christians, the European Christians, these crusades where Islam owned Jerusalem, owned Israel. You didn't own it. The Christians had to go get it for you. And you still can't give us any thanks. But we still love you. No, but you can talk to Sam Shamoun now and some Christian, historians on the Crusades. Do not pursue fire. Because where were you? Because I've got all the Crusades and there was no Jews. They all scattered, left the land, and the Christians had it. And we had to fight the Muslims. What was once Saladin's confident arm? I'm watching one now. This was when the Christians owned Israel. Few pockets of resistance try to. How Baldwin the Fourth, King the Fourth, a Christian, was the king of Jerusalem. Every attempt collapses. Well, I thought you'd always owned it. You never lost it. No. Well, that looks like it right there. That's history. No line hold. I'm sorry for being a bit loud. It's just so you can get it in your ears. Because I hate liars. Well, we've always had it. We never lost it. Yes, you did. You've lost it several times. All right. Acting like you've never lost. No, you have lost. Every jolt of the saddle sends. So are the Christians, but we had crusades and never stopped fighting like yous. But you act like no one's beaten you. Well, you have. You've been pushed out your land several times. Why do you lie? You're like Muslims. Lie, deceive. You can never tell the truth. Well, lying is a sin. Too still. Us Christians know we've lost heaps of stuff. I'm not going to sit here and let you go. when Christians ruled.
Did we win?
So what? That did never happen?
Beside
It did happen. You know it happened.
yes.
But you just don't want to give Christians credit. I want to say thank you to us. It's called arrogance. But we still love you Jews because that's the Christianity. That's Christians. That's who we are.
The hospitality.
But we're not going to sit here and let you lie. Ring Sam Shamoun, ring Christian Prince. I want to see you battle people who are educated and see if you're as big noted as you say you are. Sam Shamoun, Christian Prince, mate. And if you don't do it, I'm never listening to you again. This is what I do. I call out people who act all tough and big on the screen and stuff. It's like, yeah, all right. I'm watching. Jerusalem have never lost it. Jews have always won. Well, this is wrong, mate. This proves that Christians ruled Israel. And they defended it. They gave their lives for it. So what? What's this? Go hide behind a tree. Go behind a tree. I mean, if you go behind a tree, the Muslims will kill you, not us Christians, because we don't kill people. That's not us. We love you. We want to protect you. But I'm not going to let you lie when I'm watching a history thing right here when the Jews didn't run Israel. The Christians did.
His knights see him.
So, do yourself a favour. Start talking to some real educated people and we'll see how smart you really are. I watched a rabbi crack it like a kid and chuck a tantrum at Sam Shamoun because he was just going, just go read this page. And the Jew couldn't handle it because Sam was schooling him at the Old Testament. Not even the New Testament. Didn't even go to the New Testament. Just schooled him at the Old Testament. Go watch it. It's unreal watching this Jew act like a 10-year-old chucking a tantrum. Chucking a tantrum like a kid. Because he got schooled. Now your turn. See if you can do it. You say you read the Torah, the gospel and everything? Well, guess what? What do you think Sam does? No, because this is Sam's job as a Christian, to help us Christians. And when I see this and I'm seeing how Baldwin IV was running Jerusalem, they're Christians, they're not Jews. They're Christians. And you were telling me the Jews have always, we always on it. Looks like you're telling a lie.
The king.
Oh, but come on. No. That looks like you're telling a lie, dude. A lie. Which is a sin. Go repent of your sins, dude.
He has done what
I mean, I don't know, like you're going to go give an offering at the altar? I mean, us Christians, we believe in Jesus, so you might have to go give a sacrifice of some bird or something. Or whatever it is for the sin you just committed at the altar. Yeah, I know the Old Testament, mate. I'm just not, because me, I will say the Old Testament, you just say some barking stuff. Whereas with someone like Sam Shamoun, he's a bit more gifted, and he's actually a Syrian from one of the tribes.
Broken by a force.
And then you got Christian Prince, who's an Arab, who knows Arabic and knows the area as well.
Jerusalem in 11 seconds.
Well, we know it too. And then like, you get stuck.
Refusal to accept defeat.
Because these people don't just go, oh, Christians, Jews. No, they go on history of area, all the wars, all who wins, who lost, and all that. They don't just go, I'm kicking. We won all the time. We were never beaten.
Been dying.
Yeah, yous were beaten. Yous were beaten. Okay, that's why you had to leave Israel because you were beaten. Right, the Christians got beat too, and I had to get Europe had to go back and save the area. Why can't you be truthful? Why?
Watching him suffer was agony.
I don't understand. But anyway, yeah, you can call Sam Shamoun and chat with him and Christian Prince. They've been doing it for years. I don't know. 20. No, Christian doing it for 20 years. So, because
perfect body.
I'm very prepared because they know the languages too.
Chronicles record.
Okay, the Hebrew text and everything. Like they're really into it. These guys go right into it.
Leading outnumbered forces.
And the only reason I say Sam Shamoun because I watch all you Jews try and go and you just end up chucking a tantrum like a child. Like if your rattles coming out of your crib.
They did it.
And it's just like, is this how Jews act when they lose an argument? They get destroyed by a Christian. That's why I understand why a lot of you spit on us. Because we beat you.
Win without a fight.
I understand why the Jews, right, who followed Jesus, why they didn't like them,
They speak
because they were schooling. And the rabbis, easy.
Study battles that should
Well, you know, Jesus to a cross because he schooled you too. Give to Caesar what is Caesar, give to God what is God. Oh, come on now. Oh, Jesus, too smart for you. And he was a Jew. How cool was he? What a Jew. God in the flesh, eh? No, he didn't come and kill everybody. Yeah, because killing's bad. Killing's evil. Yeah, God, he's God. He's not coming back to kill everybody. He's coming to save people. What a beautiful God, eh? Yeah. Do yourself a favour. You act all tough and stuff. Yeah, well, you can show me your spine by calling Sam Shamoun and go through history and the Bible. And he'll end up making you believe in Jesus or chuck a tantrum like a kid. Because you're not going to be able to do what you do to all the... Because it doesn't work on Christians. And you know it doesn't. Without us Christians, Israel would be gone. Just know that. Just know that. Without the Christians, you wouldn't have Israel. You love to talk it all, chirp, 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 chirp. But we love you that much that we will protect you.
Do you sell domain names?
We love you that much, Jews, that we will protect you. Just know that.
Looking for
in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, and the Lord Jesus Christ. Yeah, we love you.
Hi.
But don't lie. Just don't lie. I don't like lies. I hate them. They make me sick.
We have the tools to,
especially when you want to come at Jesus. Yeah, big mistake. The voice walking in the garden, eh? The voice walking in the garden. Sounds a bit like walking
to become a partner.
Don't you even know your own book? Made in our image. Who's the you know when Abraham goes out of his tent and slams his face on the ground, and there's three standing there, and he slams his face in the middle one and goes, "My Lord and my God." Who's the image?
The year is 400.
Because it's a live person.
Persia is coming.
Well, don't you read your own text? That's Jesus.
Not with a skirmishing force.
The beginning and the end, the Alpha and the Omega. I was there at the beginning. If you had known Moses, you would have known me because he wrote of me. Who said that?
Unprecedented.
Oh, Jesus. Jesus said that. He said, if you had known me,
cavalry from Bactria.
Right, if you had known Moses, you would have known me because he wrote of me. So who did Moses write about? Who did Moses write about?
150,000.
No. Don't try and play your stupid games with me. Okay, because this is what I hate when people go, "Oh, you don't know." No. The people back in time knew more about language than you. Okay? They knew more language about you because that was their job. Back then, there was no phones. Yeah, nothing we had today, right? That was their job.
Have already surrendered.
They were language people. That's what they did for a job. They got paid to translate words from books into other books. And I hate people who go, "Oh, well, they weren't as educated as us." No, they were more educated. They were smarter.
Stands exposed.
Ignorance. I hate ignorant people who say, "Oh, well, they didn't know what they're doing back then." What a load of crap.
Between them.
That's called ignorance. No, what they read is in English for this. And don't try and tell me about my English. I'm English. You're Arab, right? Middle Eastern? Well, I'm English too. English is my language, my people, my culture. So don't tell me about my language. You can say whatever you want about your friggin' language. Don't you dare say anything about my language and my culture. Yeah, we will. When we went to your country, I hear, like you said, all this. Oh, we kept the British. No, the British let you have the country. We were the British Empire. We told you, okay, you can have Palestine and you can have Israel. We could have flattened you. So quit lying, dude. I know the history of the English. We conquered India with hardly an army. We conquered nearly the whole world. And you want to say, "Oh, you've never done Israel." No, we were the got Israel fine. We could have gone, "Oh, you know what? Stuff you both. Bang, bang, bang." We were the ones who had gunpowder and used guns. Who invented it?
On the other. An army
English.
150.
Cannons. Cannon fire.
Waves. Their numbers meaningless.
We conquered nearly the world.
Leonidas's plan.
What do you think most places speak English? And you want to sit like, "Oh, we beat the English." No, you didn't.
Greek fleet to engage. long enough.
We gave a two-state there. We could have flattened
The
it.
council agrees. But there
I know the history of my people.
the Olympic Games are about
I'm Anglo-Saxon, dude.
Spartan law forbids
You think I don't know the kingdom?
times.
Look at my bloody country now, because they turned out a bunch of pussies. Because of woke shit.
Leonidas makes
England used to be powerful. Their way.
300 men
First, they got beaten by they got kicked in the ass by the Islanders,
against 100
and then the Americans kicked their ass, and they went home with their tails between their legs.
and issues a proclamation. He will select 300 warriors.
They used to be the powerhouse. After Romans, and then the Arabs, then the Ottomans, and then the British came.
Only men whose bloodlines will continue.
It's just like everyone, then the English, and then it was who's after the English?
knows
Basically, the Americans
his death.
and the Russians.
300 gather at dawn.
You aren't a powerhouse. Like, yeah, you're good people on that, but stop lying, man. Like, yes, you just had a freaking war with retards who keep trying to blame you where I'm on your side. They should attack Israel and should never have taken hostages. That's inhumane and disgusting. And Israel had every right to go to war and go give us their hostage back, you pieces of crap.
Carries an 8-foot spear.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm all for that. But just don't lie about history and shit. We never got beaten. Like, this is ignorance, dude.
The warrior.
It's just ignorance, man. I'm all for Israel having its country and not being stepped on by people, man. I'm for that. I love the Holy Land and the temple and everything.
His young son.
And Palestine should never have done what they did. That was wrong. And then you get people like, genocide. No, it's a war. It's a war.
On the inside of
innocent kids got killed. It's bad, but it's a war. I know that. And I'm all for that Iranian thing. Like,
700 thespians.
They need to
400.
They need to do something about that regime. That regime needs to be taken down. It's inhumane.
Still hopelessly outnumbered. They reach Thermopylae in late.
I worked with a Persian dude.
This is exactly
lovely dude, man.
Hot spring steam.
I mean, he'd probably be looking at going,
yes,
free my people,
The sea crashes against.
I'm not saying his name on it. He's a good dude.
The Greeks rebuild an ancient wall.
He used to have a Bible passage on his arm,
piling rocks and timber into a barrier that blocks the.
But just see what
At dawn,
you might want to talk to Sam Shamoun before you get on your high horse about talking on your stuff.
With the dust of empire.
Because there are people who do know the books, and when I hear it, I'm like, okay.
Tens of thousands of cooking fires.
I mean, I'm not the smartest guy, but I didn't even go to the New Testament, and I showed you Jesus in the Old Testament, just through Abraham.
Spartan turns to Leonidas.
Like, what is he saying when he's talking to Abraham? Abraham's talking to God and talking to the Father as well. Go have a look at Sodom and Gomorrah.
Then we will fight in the shade.
Go have a look at Sodom and Gomorrah, man.
Through the ranks and fine through dry grass.
It's all through the Old Testament. Jesus, man.
That night, the Persians.
Why do you hate Jesus so much? Well, because he doesn't kill people or something? Like, I've just never understood it.
Or the King of Kings.
Just never. And you're wrong about the Romans killing Jesus. Now I'm going to show you how much you're wrong. Because, no, that's wrong. Everyone knows it's wrong too. Especially us Christians, we know the gospel. Pilate finds no fault in Jesus. Now, where is it? I find the bit. I find the bit, right? And you wait till you hear this. And I bet you didn't even know this. You said you read the New Testament. You're a liar. Because it's in the New Testament. And that's how I know you're a liar. You said you read the New Testament? That's a load of crap. Because all Christians know this. I've got to find it. Here, I'll even read you this bit. And Pilate wrote a title and put it on the cross, and writing was Jesus of Nazareth, the King of the Jews. This title then read many of the Jews, for the place where Jesus was crucified was nigh to the city, and it was written in Hebrew and Greek and Latin. Then said the chief priest of the Jews to Pilate, write not the King of the Jews, but that he said, I am the King of the Jews. Pilate answered, what I have written, I have written. Then the soldiers, when they had crucified Jesus, took his garments and made 4 parts, to every soldier a part. And also his coat, now coat was without seam. Right, it must be in. It's not in Luke. What about Mark? Because not a lot of people know this. Well, I do, because I read the Bible. All right, I think this is the bit here. Oh, hang on, it's out on the aircon. Sweat. All right, because I'm going to find this bit. You're gonna go, oh, because it's not on Pontius Pilate. It's not on the Romans at all. It's on you. If you're not a follower of Jesus and you're a Jew, the death of Jesus is on your blood. It's in the Bible. Here you go, mate. This is for you. This is when you. No. Wrong again, mate. This Christian's about to teach you the gospel. You said you read the New Testament. I'm calling bullshit on that. Matthew 27:24. When Pilate saw that he could prevail nothing, but then rather a tumult was made, he took water and washed his hands before the multitude, saying, I am innocent of the blood of this just person. See to it. Then answered all the people and said, his blood be on us and our children. There you go, mate. You don't know the New Testament. You didn't read it. You're a liar. It's right there. It's on your blood. Oh. Did I catch it, did I? Did I catch it? Did I catch it? Yeah, Jesus told me never to lie. You lied and I just caught you. Matthew 27:24. When Pilate saw that he could prevail nothing, but that rather a tumult was made, he took water and washed his hands before the multitude, saying, I am innocent of the blood of this just person. See ye to it. Then answered all the people and said, his blood be on us and on our children. You're a Jew, aren't you? Did you repent and ask Jesus to be your Lord and Savior? No? Well, the blood's on your hand of his death. His blood be on us and on our children. Then released Barabbas unto them, and when he was scourged Jesus, he delivered him to be crucified. Yeah. You said the Romans killed him. Well, I'm telling you, no, you killed him. The Pharisees and the Sadducees killed him. Pilate washed his hands and said, I am innocent of this just man. Because like even before, like in 23, and the governor said, why? What evil hath he done? But they cried out more, saying, let him be crucified. Gee, yous are nice. Pilate found nothing wrong with him. And what did you do? Crucify him! But we still love you. But we know the truth. It's right here. It's right here, mate. It's right here. It's right here. Matthew 27:24. You said you read the New Testament and you said the Romans killed him. Well, you didn't read the New Testament because Matthew 27:24, 25 tells you that Pilate washed his hands of it, and you and the Jews said the blood is on them and your children. I thought you said you read the New Testament. Oh, did this stupid white man, dumb punk, show you what it says? Yeah, I'm dumb. I'm a moron, but that's what it says, mate. That's what it says. What are you gonna? What are you gonna say? What? That's what it says, man. That is exactly what it says. I thought you knew the New Testament. You said you read it. Oh well, I read what? You read what version, man? It doesn't matter. This is the King James. Goes after the Geneva. It's connected to the Egyptian. I mean, the Ethiopian Bible. They all say the same thing, dude. The Ethiopian Bible's older than the Geneva. So, what else? What else have we got in here? I just find it funny. What's that other bit? I'll show you. I hope I can find it, man. I can find it straight away. Oh, Sodom and Gomorrah destroyed. I'm gonna have to, because that page is being ripped. That's how old my Bible is. But I can just go straight to the Orthodox Bible. It'll be in there. What is it? 18. This is how funny it is. You all say you read your books. Oh, but you no, I don't have to read the Hebrew because a Hebrew guy, all right, a guy who's that was his job back in that time period was to translate Hebrew into English. That was his job. And it took him like several years to do it. It was his job. He got paid to do it. Oh, but you know more because that's what all you ignorant people are. Like, you all talk about history, but you're ignorant of it. You all know more about the people than the people who are writing it. There you go. Genesis 18. Then God appeared to him at the oak of Mamre as he was sitting in the tent door during the. So he lifted looked, and behold, three men, listen to this, three men stood before him. And when he saw them, he ran from the tent door to meet them and bowed himself to the ground and said, "O Lord." Whoops. Who's the guy who's the Lord? Come on, man. Oh, man. I'm dumb. But that's what it says, dude. Out of the three men, the one in the middle, he bows his head to the ground and goes, "Lord, if I have now found grace in your sight, do not pass by your servant. Let water be brought, and let them wash your feet, while you cool yourself under the tree, and I will bring bread for you to eat." All right, I'll go to 19. I don't know how you miss it. Oh man, I know you're gonna try and crack some shit, but I just read the book. So try and make up any story you want, dude. Be a deceiver like the Muslims. It doesn't bother me, dude. I know Jesus is God. I just know this. I just know this, dude. And I'm not telling you how I know. I've already done plenty of things of showing how I've been blessed by him. Okay? No magic, no potions, just, oh, thanks, God. How did that happen? The impossible. And if you pray hard enough and you ask him and you know him, he will deliver. Oh, this is when he's talking to God. All right. I'm just going to read it. I'll go from. Yeah, I'll go from Genesis 18:18. But Abraham shall surely become a great and populous nation, and in him all the nations of the earth shall be blessed. For I know he will order his sons and his house after him. They will keep the way of the Lord, to do righteousness and judgment, that the Lord may bring upon Abraham what he has spoken to him. Then the Lord said, "The outcry against Sodom and Gomorrah has been completed, and their sins are exceedingly great. Therefore I will go down now and see whether or not they are carrying out the outcry coming to me concerning them." Then the man turned away from before the Lord, before the Lord. So Abraham drew near and said, "Would you also destroy the righteous with the ungodly? Suppose 50 righteous within the city. Would you also destroy the place and not spare it for the 50 righteous in it? Far be it from you to do so. Far be it from you to do such a thing as this, to slay the righteous with the wicked, that the righteous should be as the wicked. Far be it from you, shall not the judge of all the earth do right?" Then the Lord said, if I find in Sodom 50 righteous within the city, then I will spare all the place for their sakes. So Abraham answered and said, dust and ashes have taken it upon myself to speak to the Lord. But suppose there were 5 less than the 50 righteous, would you destroy all the city for lack of 5? He replied, if I find there 45, I will not destroy it. Again he spoke to him and said, but suppose there should be 40 found there. So he said, I will not destroy it for the sake of 40. Then he said, let not the Lord be offended, and I will speak, suppose 30 should be found there. So he said, I will not destroy it if I should find 30 there. Again he said, since I have permission to speak to the Lord, suppose 20 should be found there. So he said, I will not destroy it for the sake of 20. Then he said, let not the Lord be offended, and I will speak but once more. Suppose 10 should be found there. So he said, I will not destroy it for the sake of the 10. So the Lord went his way as soon as he finished speaking with Abraham, and Abraham returned to his place. The wickedness of Sodom. Now the 2 angels came to Sodom in the evening, and Lot was sitting in the gate of Sodom. So when he saw them, he rose to meet them and bowed his face toward the ground. Then he said, behold, my lords, turn to your servant's house and rest and wash your feet. Then you may rise early and go on your way. But they said, no, but we will spend the night in the open square. But he insisted strongly, so they turned in to him and entered his house. Then he made them a feast and baked unleavened bread, and they ate. Now, before they went to sleep, the men of the city, the Sodomites, both old and young, all the people from every quarter, surrounded the house. Thus they called to Lot and said to him, where are the men who came to you tonight? Bring them out to us, that we may have relations with them. But Lot went out of them through the doorway, shut the door behind him, and said, by no means, my brethren, do not act wickedly. I have 2 daughters who have not known a man. Let me bring them out to you, and you may do to them as you wish. Only do nothing to these men, since this is the reason they have come under the protection of my roof. But they said, stand back. You came in to sojourn among us. Was it also to be making judgments? Now we will deal worse with you than with them. Hard against the man Lot and came near to break down the door. But the men reached out their hands and pulled Lot into the house with them and shut the door. Then they struck the man at the doorway of the house with blindness, both small and great, and they became weary trying to find the door. Now the men said to Lot, have you anyone else here in the city, son-in-laws, daughters of anyone? Then take them out of this place, for we will destroy this place, because their outcry has become great before the Lord, and the Lord sent us to destroy it. So Lot went out and spoke to his son-in-laws who had married his daughters and said, get up, get out of this place, for the Lord is about to wipe out this city. But to his son-in-law, who seemed to be joking, now when the morning dawned, take your wife and 2 daughters you have to get out, lest you be destroyed with the transgressions of the city. But they were thrown into confusion, and the Lord being merciful to him, the angel seized his hand and the hands of his wife and 2 daughters and brought them outside the city. So it came to pass, when they had brought them outside, they said, escape for your life. Do not look behind you, nor stay anywhere in the plain. Escape to the mountains, lest you be overtaken. Then Lot said to them, I pray, O Lord, since your servant found mercy in your sight, and you magnify your righteousness, which you showed me by saving my life. Nevertheless, I cannot escape to the mountains, lest some evil overtake me and I die. See now, this city, which is small, is near enough to flee to for refuge, and I shall escape there. Is it not a little one, and my soul shall live? And he said to him, see, I have a quest to you on this matter, also in that I will not overthrow this city, concerning which you have spoken. Therefore hurry to escape there, for I cannot do anything until you arrive there. For this reason he called the name of that city Zor. Now the sun rose upon the earth when Lot entered Zor, when the Lord rained brimstone and fire on Sodom and Gomorrah from the Lord out of heaven. Thus he overthrew those cities, all the plain, all the inhabitants of the cities. Lord out of heaven, eh? They made that distinction, eh? Looked back behind him, and she became a pillar of salt. Then Abraham rose early in the morning and went to the place where he had stood before the Lord. Then he looked toward Sodom and Gomorrah and toward all the land of the plain, and he saw, and behold, a flame was ascending from the land like the smoke of a furnace. So it came to pass, when God wiped out all the cities of the plain, that God remembered Abraham and sent Lot out of the midst of the destruction. When the Lord overthrew the cities where Lot had dwelt, his two daughters went up from Zor and settled in the mountains, for he was afraid to dwell in Zor. And he dwelt in a cave with his two daughters. Now the firstborn said to the younger, our father is old, and there is no man on the earth to come into us, as is the custom of all the earth. Come, let us make our father drink wine, and we will lie with him, that we may raise up seed from our father. So they made their father drink wine that night. And the elder went in and lay with her father, and he did not know when she lay down or when she arose. It happened on the next day. The elder said to the younger, indeed, I slept with our father last night. Let us make him drink wine tonight also, and you, that we may raise up seed from our father. So they made their father drink wine that night also, and the younger went in and slept with him. But he did not know when she lay down or when she arose. Thus both the daughters of Lot conceived by their father. Then the elder bore a son and called his name Moab, saying, he is from my father, he is the father of the Moabites to this present day. Now the younger also bore a son and called his name Ammon, saying, the son of my family, he is the father of the Ammonites to this present day. Nice. So they did that because they were in a cave. Man, that sucks, man. But anyway, I'll leave it at that. Jesus is in Genesis. Praise Jesus. God bless.